One of the things that excites me most about the partnership between Cirque du Soleil and Atlas Air is how both of us strives to be a recognized name and the best name out there in the industry.
Going from Sydney to New York normally takes 60 days on the water. But this time we partnered with Atlas Air to fly the equipment, and we're going to get there as quickly as possible.
The tour of LUZIA in Australia has been for 11 months. And the next stop for LUZIA is to go back to North America.
It's very exciting when a company like Cirque du Soleil comes knocking, because you don't very often get these opportunities. So it's a break from the norm.
For this move, LUZIA takes up approximately 19 US-sized semi-trucks, which are about 53 feet long.
So that represents about 6,000 to 7,000 items.
With the tight deadlines of flights, this is the biggest move that I've ever been involved in.
LUZIA is based on the rich cultural history of Mexico.
LUZIA, it's all about light and rain.
We have a huge disc in the back of the show. One side is a light within itself, and the other side, while it looks identical, is actually a projection surface. And then we have this act, she's doing trapeze, it's beautiful, and suddenly it starts raining.
The rain curtain in the show represents a lot of the magic of Mexico. There's three main components to the water system: a 3,000 litre tank, which is heated constantly, and then from there it can either get sent to the pool or the rain curtain. I think the most difficult thing about tearing down the rain curtain is definitely making sure that it travels correctly, because it is a very fragile piece.
Normally for a teardown, the fun stuff really starts around intermission of the last show. So when you see a prop on stage, if we know that that's the last time that prop is going on stage, it is getting packed into a truck immediately. For some of the really show-specific elements, like the rain curtain and like the disc, there's not spares. Those things are one of a kind. They're not coming off the shelf at a hardware store.
The disc itself, it has almost a container-size rack, and they can break super easy.
Whilst teardown's on,
The timing of everything is crucial.
we need to make sure we do it properly, and we only have one shot at it.
There's 150 other people on that site ready to go on to the next step.
It's a chain of events.
Hey, Channel 2, we've got a big storm coming in soon. If you are climbing, make sure you're wrapping up and ready to get down. I expect some lightning, and make sure anything outside is covered. It looks like there's going to be a lot of wind and rain with it. Weather is probably the hardest thing for any transfer because we can't change it.
It takes a special breed to be out on the road with Cirque du Soleil. If you think that everything is going to go right every day, then you're in the wrong business.
I think to run such operation flawlessly, we really need lots of expertise around the table so that any problems can be solved quickly and efficiently.
Atlas Air has been around for over 30 years. We have a reputation for service quality, for excellence. So we started to work with the Cirque team, and then we started to put the pieces together.
We have a pretty big warehouse where we'll consolidate all the equipment, putting all the pallets together for the aircrafts. Couple of long nights coming up for sure.
Atlas Air was founded on the iconic 747. Atlas Air now operates the largest fleet of 747s ever by one carrier. I've carried anything from cars to helicopters to other airplanes. I've got one that flew Siberian tigers. The 747 is just a gentle giant.
What I need from Atlas Air is for them to really understand how tight my schedule is. I'm giving my baby and hoping that it comes out the other side.
When we see the rain curtain and the disc show up working in the tent in New York,
That's their job done.
To get this kind of partnership, you have to work together. You have to be transparent, also when things go wrong, or maybe even especially when things go wrong, because that's how you build trust. And this is what we're really good at. We like to be the key to our customer success.
Show must go on. Every day I made sure that airplane got there on time. I tracked it all the way to JFK.
We're in New York. It's definitely much colder than it was last week in Australia, but I got my baby back.
All the equipment has arrived on site already, and now we're going to open all the roll cases in order to rebuild the set of the show. But teamwork is part of the Cirque du Soleil DNA. We could not do what we do without being one team.
It's all about people working together, providing the best show or providing the best product possible. It all comes down to teamwork.
I have seen Cirque du Soleil before in Randall's Island about 10 years ago.
I took my whole family. It was absolutely amazing, fantastic.
Atlas Air is a terrific partner for us. Their experience really gives us confidence that we're going to be able to get from one place to the next in the right amount of time.
There are companies that do what we do, but not anywhere close to the scale that we do.
If you walk down Manhattan, Rockefeller Center, you'll see a statue of Atlas. That's where we got our name, Atlas Air. We carry the world.